Sam Dehne, the Encyclopedia of Reno, Nevada government and Reno's political entrepreneur. I was weaving my way down here, getting ready to weave my way down here through the various police blockades that tried to stop me a couple of meetings ago, brandishing their weapons in my face. And guess what? I was at coffee and a couple of cops came up to me and offered to actually escort me down here to the Reno City Council meeting. And I said, what's that all about? And they said, well, we heard that the mayor wants to know whether or not Sam got the message. He wants to know if Sam got the message. And Mr. Ferrazzo was kind of giggling about it. If you look at her cameo on YouTube, she thought that was pretty funny. It's not funny when guns are pointed right in your face and you're being accused of stealing your own car. So these two cops wanted to know what the message was. And I've got a private investigator, I've got 2 lawyers, I've got a judge, and more than a few cops who are also very interested in finding out, and a city attorney doesn't seem to care about it. I haven't heard from him. He doesn't seem to care what the message was. What was the message? The mayor, right there on YouTube, check it out. Cameo, did you get the message, Sam? What was the message? Last week I said, is the message the fact that you don't want Sam to come to the meetings? He says, oh no, not that, Sam. Well then, what is the message, Mr. Mayor? You know, speaking of the University of Nevada football team, I'm sick and tired of all these anonymous pundits and know-it-alls writing these little blogs on the internet telling what a horrible team that is. I watched that game last week. 5 miraculous plays on the part of Notre Dame allowed them to win that game. 4.5 miraculous plays. If it hadn't been for those 5 plays, it would have been a tie game at that point. I'm just sick and tired. And this Chris Ault, you'd think that he was the Sam Dehne of college football. No respect. I never realized how many people must hate him. Of course, they're all anonymous if you look at their blogging. And Chris didn't ask me to say this. He's the Sam Dehne of college football, or maybe Sam Dehne is the Chris Ault of Nevada politics. Oh, the big difference is Coach Ault gets paid a little bit more than Sam. By the way, whatever happened to Mark Lewis? Mark Lewis brought supposedly the greatest thing that ever happened to Reno, the Reno Aces baseball team to Reno. He's ignominiously fired. Never hear one more word about it. I haven't heard his name mentioned ever again. It's like, that's really bizarre. I've seen many bizarre things here. That fits in. Well, it's not quite as bizarre as being pulled over and have the guns in your face by the cops for supposedly stealing your own car. And I am worried. I noticed the chief is over there. I'm still worried because that license plate that is exactly the same as Sam's, only Army instead of Air Force, that license plate is still out there. And every time I turn around, I see the cops looking at my car and writing down my license plate. Catch that guy. Please catch that guy, Chief, because I'm tired of the police looking at me from every corner of their eyes.
Thank you. And if you'd have taken the sabbatical that you promised us, that would have never happened.
Is that the message? Is that the message? By the way, Mr. Ayatsi has a cameo on YouTube.
You want to get these things?